Into the two terms because they're close, but not really that close. Bistec encebollado. Bistec empanizado.
So you didn't order the breaded steak?
No, I did not. I ordered it.
Well, why didn't you send it back?
Because it didn't matter. I haven't had a breaded steak in forever.
I was wondering why you ordered a breaded steak.
Because Joe was very good to us, Susan. I farted.
I heard.
You heard?
Yep.
That's
Smell
good.
it in a minute. That dog farts like disgusting.
Remember,
He's got stomach issues.
Joey was sitting back there, Susan, in the van one time. I caught one. And I think Joey said, "Did you fart, Daddy?" And I said, "Why? Does it smell bad, Joe?" He goes, "It's a fart." It's a fart, Daddy. You made me laugh, Joe.
Thank you.
You and Joaquin.
You seen him lately?
No,
Why? You're retired now.
because I've been slack. It always costs money. Every time you know, Paulie just called me. I'm waiting to get back so I can call you. Here's the latest.
Latest what?
Bear food.
Yep.
Here's one of Joey's favorite restaurants. It's called what?
Currygate.
Yeah. Manolo said that restaurant was really good.
Which one?
Medellin.
Which one?
Medellin. Medellin is a city
In Colombia.
Right. Joey, I'm very, very impressed with your broad knowledge.
A lot of guys like to go there too.
Yep. Man, these people better be happy that Lusky's not alive.
Oh?
She would come here and run them off.
Oh,
Damn
Lusky.
property. Who gave you permission to be here? Isaac. God rest his soul.
Wasn't he the landlord at shopping center over there?
Yeah.
Well, they had some money too, because they have that museum downtown.
Oh, yeah. And then they married into a prominent Jewish family here, one of which was, I want to say at one time she was Clinton's Attorney General, Jamie Gorelick.
Oh. I wonder if Venus is gonna move over here.
I don't know. When was all of that stuff supposed to go down?
I don't know when it was supposed to go down, but I know Lebo's was supposed to close April 26th.
And why?
Well, the only reason they're moving, they're not closing, so that tells me they're gonna do something with that shopping center.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they've been talking about for a while.
Yeah. So when I heard about Lebo's, I said, "Oh shit, it's actually happening."
Oh, okay. So you put two and two together, okay.
Yep.
I thought that you had heard that the shopping center was being demolished at a certain time.
No, I heard about Lebo. I put two and two together.
You know, one of the things that I enjoy,
What?
remember when you and Papa used to talk business?
Yep.
Kept bringing up a guy named Charlie Caputo, remember?
Yeah.
And the guy who owns that house that he made available to the blind people where Cassidy lives, his last name is Caputo.
I wonder if they're related. What if they are? That would be interesting. I like my food.
I'm glad, Joe.
The cheese was really good.
I'm never eating another steak out of there. Maybe some shrimp, some mofongo, but they're just...
It's not a steak place.
The second steak wasn't bad.
Not a steak place, Daddy.
Okay.
Mommy, I was looking at that Cheesecake Factory menu the other day. Like, why does a restaurant menu need to be that big
It doesn't.
and complicated?
Very complicated. It's overwhelming.
Imagine working in that kitchen.
Huh. I would hate to be the procurement manager of a cheesecake.
I would hate to be the guy that was supposed to get all that shit out.
Yeah. I mean, they have everything from like Italian to Thai to Mexican, American, like.
You know what I thought was a good restaurant?
What?
And I'm trying to feel mommy's vibes on it. Was that Calle Sol in South Park? Remember when we went with that?
It's alright.
You know where they have the original one, right? We went there.
Yeah, and your cousin used to run it, but it wasn't good enough for him.
You used to run queso?
Yeah. It wasn't good enough for him. He was working too many hours, and when he divided it by the amount of money that he got, which was $52,000 a year.
Well, that's a lot of it.
Yeah, but he had in la cabeza.
Work-life balance is a thing, though.
Mierda.
Like, I know I could do something and, like, make more, but I don't want to because I'm perfectly happy packing screws.
Mierda en la cabeza, Joey. Have
Right.
you not noticed?
What?
Mierda en la cabeza. Like your mom said.
Well, we all have our own mierda en la cabeza.
You know, Joey,
I got mine too, but
a man that is blind and can barely hear, and he's got to take all kinds of medicines for all the acronyms, gets up at 5:35 in the morning to go to work. With a smile on his face. Leave it there because when I talk about it, you get mad at me.
I know who you're gonna bring it, or you were gonna bring it up.
No, nobody, because you get mad at me.
Yeah, you know why?
What did you eat?
Because when I got my job, for the first time, before I got laid off, when we were on the brink of extinction, Cristoa had offered to buy me to have. He said, "One day you come here, drinks on me," because I had just turned 21, and we went to Cristoa's, and I wanted to take him up on that, and you wouldn't let me because you were pissed about that because he doesn't have a job and I got one, and you were so pissed about that you wouldn't let me celebrate.
It's a shame.
What? That you wouldn't let me celebrate?
Yeah, that too.
It has poisoned your mind so deeply that happened.
Not lately.
Yes, it did, Rudy.
Okay. The people are inside.
For him to remember that incident and how
6 years later.
upsetting it was to him. And how mad he was about it. You ruined a perfectly special occasion that he wanted to celebrate with Cristobal because you let that kid get in your brain.
I'm sorry, Joey. I never want to rain in your parade.
I know it.
Quite the contrary. I always try to celebrate, and I'm usually there in your parades. Always remember, Daddy adores you. Daddy loves you. Daddy lives for you. But Daddy's not perfect.
I know that, Daddy.
You're one of those clips that I listen to, Joey.
What about him?
The guy that stole shoplifted out of Food Lion.
Yeah.
It's in one of those clips.
Oh! What did he steal out of there?
But it don't matter.
He ain't stealing no more.
Nope.
That's messed up, but damn.
Nope.
But if they would have kept him in a hospital somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not coming here until Tuesday.
Why?
That means because, Joe, people are buying shit for Easter.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it'll
They
be
just
packed.
got their Social Security checks. They're buying shit for Easter. They probably bought everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it won't get replenished until Tuesday.
Yep. That's smart.
Joe, you know what I want to do one Monday?
What?
Us to get up and walk all the way to Publix
Damn.
and have sushi. They have all those tables so that we can eat there.
Okay.
So you like to walk.
Yep. I remember one time we walked all the way to Chipotle.
Yep.
That was where I told you that joke that people were telling in school. A black guy told that to a white guy, by the way, so whatever. How racist could that be? But the black guy said, "You want to know why we love basketball so damn much?" White guy goes, "Why?" Black guy goes, "Because we can run, shoot, and steal."
I remember you telling me that joke coming out of Chipotle.
Yep.
Have you heard from Skunks? I wonder why his Panera's shut down.
Mm-hmm.
Mommy says that, I need you to research that for me, that Bonefish Grill here shut down.
You know, a lot of stuff that's shut down.
Huh?
I mean, a lot of stuff has been shut down this year. That like Cavendish.
Yeah, but
Baskin Robbins.
Yep.
find out about this,
Bonefish.
Yeah, because that doesn't make sense unless
Their food went downhill. Their portion sizes were smaller.
But why this particular one?
Too many other restaurants around.
You know what I noticed a lot of stuff is opening up here is like Colombian stuff.
yeah, like that Medellin place.
No, but that was back there on South Boulevard. Like, I'm talking
There's
about.
a Peruvian chicken place here.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that little Mexican joint besides the Great Wall?
Mm-hmm.
They do a good business.
Yeah, even though their food's not all that. Well, they get music in there and people go and.
Yeah, to me, Maria's is a good value for your dollar.
I don't like that place.
You didn't like Maria's? Okay.
I mean, I'd go, but I mean, it wasn't anything.
You know what you know what you like? Tacos Velos.
No, she doesn't.
I did like their fried
She
pork
likes
buns.
their food, but she doesn't like going to Tacos Velos, which is understandable. It takes thick skin to go in there.
Joey,
Or some blindness.
Joey,
Yes.
your mother has got something that a lot of people don't have anymore.
What?
Class.
Mm-hmm. Are you saying I don't have class?
Pretty much.
I'm just very adaptable.
Yep. Oh, shit.
What?
You're very malleable. You're like lead.
Yeah.
What happened? Anybody we know? I hope not.
What?
It's a wreck over here.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
People say that all the
It's an old
time.
joke. I mean,
Well-
you can apply it to anybody you like. It says, you know, somebody heard that most accidents happen within 5 miles of their house, so they moved.
Oh, you know what I heard one day?
What?
Somebody told some other guy, they were arguing about football. Somebody said, you must have became something must have happened to you where you ended up being a Steelers fan. Something must have happened to you on a highway. He said, what does that have to do with it? And the guy said, because that's where most accidents happen.
Wonder why Rosie parked here.
Tony must have been in the driveway.
Oh, now all of a sudden we're back to 3 cars in the driveway. Mail run?
No, Bank of America I gotta look into. This is for Susan, important plan information. Extraordinary retirement in an uncertain world. machine is now.
What machine?
They left a machine out here. And this machine runs cables underground.
Oh. So they're gonna put our power underground so it doesn't go out when we have.
Who knows? I don't know what the little blue flags mean, but
And yellow.
Hey, Mommy.
Hmm?
You ever notice how whenever there's a thunderstorm at the beach, the power doesn't go out like it does here?
Hmm.
it's gotten better here.
Yeah. Oh shit! Don't say that. The next thunderstorm, we're gonna lose power for a night.
But now we got keys to get in.
Yeah, that I'll never forget that. You going in front or behind? I don't know. I should start doing that all of a sudden.
Maybe she realized she made sense. Santi.
Well, that was fun. I'm sorry y'all didn't like your food.
You know what I like?
What?
Being with my family.
Yep. Hey, Gordo. Hey, Rosie.